Please will you indulge with me as I read this beautiful channeled verse given to a beautiful friend of the community, our beautiful sister Sue Welverstaden, in her wonderful little booklet, Pure and Original. And the words are from the Master's heart, and I would dearly love to share them with your heart. And it reads, I offer a loving hand, as together we travel on paths unknown. Come, walk with me, for we are guided by miracles, as yet unrealized, therefore do not fear. I offer a loving heart that will surely touch your deepest being. In this truth, feel secure, and come, walk with me. I offer a loving soul that merges with yours. Shadows will disperse. We stand as one in courage and compassion. So come, walk with me. And again, in another beautiful, inspirational reflection, be it, live it, know it. Become the person you want to be. You can change your life in a moment. Don't give in to misery. Be it, live it, know it. For you have the champion within. Love alone is the eternal story, and all reflect each other's glory. So be it, live it, know it. What is that saying to our hearts today? Be it, live it, know it. How many of us today truly accept that they came into this life for a purpose? They weren't sent here to suffer. They weren't brought here to be the dirt under someone's shoe. They came into this incarnation with full permission and consent to experience the power and the presence of the I Am. Today is a new day. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's mystery. This moment is the miracle. Allow our hearts to be free. Unshackle the chains. Because don't we stifle our mind with so much clutter, so much irrelevance, that our heart, our sacred heart, our higher self, is entangled with so much negativity around us. Everyone is rushing. Everyone is on a mission. Everyone is looking for answers, but very few are willing to listen. Very few are willing to be still. Those two beautiful verses are a reflection for the soul to recapture the inner beauty of the I Am presence that brings only love and joy into our lives. And we must never lose heart, even when our backs are to the wall. And we've talked in our short videos about surrender and integrity and prayer. We've talked about the rich young man. We've talked about the children, suffer these little ones to come to me. we've looked at various tools, but the one thing we mustn't overlook is that when we come into that sacred space and we use the gift of free will to call the divine will touch us if we are willing to be patient, if we are willing to be still, if we are willing and receptive to hear what God is saying to us about the bigger picture. And it brings to mind the story about the mustard seed. You know, a sower goes into the field and sprinkles the seed on the earth. We know from our life experiences that people have come into our life either for a season, a reason, or a purpose. And like the sower, the farmer who sows, say, his seeds for a good harvest, he knows that before he can plant the seed, he must first prepare the soil. And so too it is with our heart. There may be obstacles in our lives. We may need to make some choices. We can't connect with the divine with our ghetto blaster on, can we? We can't hear and listen to God in silence if the television is blowing full blast. We have to make choices. We have to prepare ourselves. And the Spirit of God will speak through selfless love. The Spirit of God may challenge us to look at old mindsets, not to always remain stuck or fear of change. It may be that the seed that the farmer has cast on the field, some of it will fall on stony ground, and it may never receive the nutrient of the soil or the rays of the sun. Some may grow among thorns and weeds, where you and I know that we hear the message in our heart. We hear the Beloved speak to us in silence. We're enthused, we're full of joy, we're full of peace. And we go out into the marketplace to our place of work, and we meet someone who knows it all, who's read every book that's been published, who's an authority on everything. Hello. And they will niggle, and they'll empower us to feel vulnerable and fractured again, and they will take our peace, because we have given them permission to enter our heart and to place seeds of doubt, not hope. We have to be so careful today, and we have to run everything through our filters, our heart filters. Is this of the light? Is this person speaking God's truth? If it doesn't resonate, bin it. I've said this to our students and my clients over the years. All that you've read that I've been guided to publish wasn't published for the big market. It was published for you in training. And if something that I have written does not resonate with your heart, you have my permission to bin it, and I won't be offended. In fact, I'll be honored that you took your power back and you honored your contract. And so too it is with God's truth. The forces of light and dark work together. They're threatened by our light, so they cause confusion. And there are many, many beautiful souls out there who are just being fooled because they're not resonating, they're not listening, they're not checking out and deciphering the information that they're taking in. Always run it through your heart first. And if it's for your highest good, acknowledge it. But if it leaves you feeling restless, check it out. Please check it out. Be still, and all will be well, said Jesus. And he also said, you will know my disciples, not by their fancy suits, but by their fruits. So today, go and bear good fruit. Speak God's truth. Let your light shine.